So probably the biggest challenge that we faced is rainfall. So through the end of July, we were 4 inches above rainfall on the year. And since the 1st of August through the 1st of November, we're now 6 inches behind. So we've had a 10-inch swing in rainfall. And the big thing for us is yes, it's drought conditions, but it was right during our aeration seeding season. So because of that, we're suffering. Seed germination is not as good because of lack of rainfall. We're seeing deficiencies in irrigation systems and just having to communicate that to customers. You know, we're communicating to our customers via our website, via email, via social media, and we're doing it on a weekly basis, trying to communicate watering needs and things along those lines, just to make sure that they're staying on top of it and know what to expect and know what's coming.
It was definitely the weather. That's always our biggest challenge with our industry, I feel like, especially in Ohio. The one thing that we saw this year with, we just had a lot of abundance of rain. So, of course, we do just in our first application crabgrass prevention. So that barrier just didn't last as long as normal when you get an abundance of rain. So that was definitely an issue this year with so much crabgrass, and you know, the big thing we try to do is just educate the customer. You know, product can only last for so long. So, you know, when they're sitting there asking, why do I have crabgrass in August? You know, you just have to really sit there and explain the situation to them. And, you know, they have thin turf in a lot of areas, but a lot of times, you know, customers just don't understand that. But that was the biggest issue, is just the weather and how it, you know, you go through a hot spell, it thins out, and then you get abundance of rain, and everything looks great. But yeah, crabgrass was definitely an issue this year.
Well, I guess it sounds rather cliche, but the weather was our biggest challenge. But in the Northeast, we had a severe drought that went above and beyond things that we have seen recently. So we had, instead of just drought-stressed lawns, we had dead lawns. And that presented a challenge to make sure that people understand that Mother Nature is in charge and not us.
The biggest agronomic challenge in 2016 was 90-plus days of 90-degree-plus weather, where typically in our region we're experiencing 35. The impact that it had on the lawns wasn't so much a chemical solution to that problem, but more of a customer service solution to it, walking customers through what was going on, educating them on irrigation, and that is an ongoing issue now as the drought continues in our area.
Most of the challenges that we faced in 2016 were weather related. We had a lot of problems with the different weed and crabgrass problems during the course of the year because of the weather. And we are in New Jersey, and we went through a long period of drought. The recovery time coming out of that made it a little bit tricky with some of the products that we used and the timing on the products. We had some successes, we had some failures, so it was really a great learning experience this year. And just another year with all the years of doing this that you didn't think you ever saw it, but you know, I finally saw something that I didn't see in the past.
Challenging wise was weather. We had a wet spring, so some of the pre-emergence didn't work as well. And then we went into a late summer drought. And solutions, we changed up our program a little bit to where we could go ahead and, you know, change the ratio, and with us doing liquid, we was able to change the ratios in our products to be able to continue to service the properties.
2016 was a hard year. Being from South Florida, a lot of local ordinances that were passed, blackout dates and things like that. We just have to use different products during those blackout dates to keep our lawns looking good.